Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy Forrester will face a disclosure that she surely didn't see coming. Luna Nozawa is John Finn Finnegan's natural son, so what happens? Formerly Steffy finds out the verity. No matter how Finn chooses to handle the situation, this libelous secret is going to be exposed. You can go. Steffy's going to be on quite the emotional roller coaster since she has no idea that Finn and Poppy Nozawa indeed hooked up. Steffy may wonder why Finn no way mentioned that or ever put it together that it could be a biopater possibility. Of course, Steffy will also horrify at the study of Finn having yet another felonious relation who could inflict further annihilation. Between Sheila Sharp and Luna, Steffy's not going to be happy with Finn's natural ties and all the chaos girding him. This Luna news will clearly stir up a lot of delicate recollections for Steffy, so she may find herself flashing back to her time in the pen when Luna was riding her through the bars. Steffy's negative passions toward Luna, but maybe there's a world where Steffy could let go of all the pain and wrathfulness. Could Steffy eventually forgive Luna for Finn's sake? It's not going to be overnight, but it could be an option if Finn is determined to bond with Luna on some position. Steffy might realize it's the only way to save her marriage. Finn had a connection with Luna formerly upon a time as his kinsman, but effects will be different now that he knows he's her father. Since Finn wishes he could have been there to guide Luna down the right path, he may try to rebuild that bond despite Luna's miscalculations. Steffy surely wouldn't authorize at first, but she might sluggishly come to see that she has to accept Finn and Luna's relationship, at least if she still wants a future with Finn. It seems like Finn is generally the one backing down and doing all the compromising, so perhaps it'll be Steffy's turn then. Will Steffy ultimately forgive Luna, or at least learn to tolerate her under the circumstances? Once Steffy gets updates on Finn's biopater status, could she find it in her heart to accept Luna? Steffy and Finn will have some serious issues to sort through, so we'll bring you more prognostications on the rocky road ahead. Brooke not giving up on her fortune. When Taylor Hayes returned to Los Angeles last time, she allowed. That was the end of the road for her. She'd spend some time with her favored bones. And also pass on. At least Ridge Forrester was smart enough to tell this croaker to get an alternate opinion. It turned out that all Taylor had was broken heart pattern and all it took was sanctifying her chakras for everything to be okay again. Also, effects came more than okay when Brooke Logan and Ridge had a fight over Hope Logan. Ridge came back to her and now they're living together again. Taylor thinks that it's only a matter of time until Ridge proposes. As Taylor enjoys her new entranced life, Brooke is just biding her time before she goes after the love of her life again. She's working at Forrester Creations, but has every intention of making sure the company is returned to its due proprietor. She knows what Hope did was wrong, but she has to make Hope see it that way. Brooke takes the first step in getting Ridge back when she visits knowing that Taylor is around. She just wants to talk and hopes that Ridge will hear her out. Ridge is curious as to what Brooke has to say, but he's still angry and reluctant. What if it's further of the same? Brooke isn't about to let Ridge slip down after all the times she fought for them to be together. Yes, they've had numerous problems through the times and hurt each other deeply over and over again. In Brooke's mind, Ridge is who she's meant to grow old with. She just can't tolerate anyone talking about her son the way that Ridge did. Ridge is nearly vended, but if Taylor walks in on this scene, effects can go haywire. Brooke Logan tried to reason with Carter Walton. John Finn Finnegan blasts Penelope Poppy Nozawa for her decades of deception. Meanwhile, Elector Forrester learns about Luna Nozawa's crimes. In his office at the sanitarium, Finn blasts Poppy for depriving him of a relationship with Luna. Poppy tries to explain her decision, but Finn doesn't want to hear defenses. Finn says Poppy only did what was stylish for her, not Luna. Finn tells Poppy that she raised a killer. Finn reasons that he could have stopped Luna from getting a killer if he'd been involved in her life. Poppy claims she did this for Finn. The good croaker counters that keeping a parent and child piecemeal is cruel. Finn declares that Poppy's treason changes everything. Finn wants to tell Steffy Forrester Finnegan the verity. Poppy insists that Finn will destroy his marriage and both of their connections with Lee Finnegan. Poppy reminds Finn that he can't have a relationship with his son anyway. Over at Bill Spencer's manse, Will tells Elektra about Luna. Will explains the fake maternity test and all of Luna's crimes. Will admits that Luna was a beautiful girl as she eavesdrops. Will says that Luna will spend the rest of her life in captivity. Elektra wants further information, but Will is done talking about Luna. Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes are making out at Eric Forrester's estate. Steffy interrupts. Steffy wishes her plan to oust Carter and Hope Logan isn't going as speedy as she anticipated. Steffy wants to attack Carter and Hope on all sides. The discussion turns to how Hope made Carter lose all integrity. Steffy thinks this is importing on Carter. Still, Ridge doesn't suppose Carter cares. Ridge doubts that Carter will willingly give the company back. Brooke addresses to Carter in the CEO office. Brooke is impressed with Carter. Carter wishes Ridge were there to be a part of this. Brooke asks Carter if it was worth losing his stylish friend. Carter thinks the Forresters had terrible judgment. Carter still says he'd no choice. Brooke prodigies if she offered too important. Being down from Ridge is starting to come too important. Brooke doesn't know how Carter can live with himself. Carter informs Brooke that none of this would be passing if the Forresters would have just heeded to him. John Finnegan's calm waters are no more. What he long suspected appears to have been proven true. Luna Nozawa is far further than Finn's kinsman. The maternity test Finn conducted, using her blood sample and his own, confirms that Luna is Finn's son. Poppy Nozawa's history of withholding the verity makes Luna's recent claim to Bill Spencer feel accurate rather than harsh. Still, no matter what's true, Luna was no way justified when killing the man she believed was her father and another Joe who was her friend. Using whataboutism is a tactic reckless souls employ in this interpretation of Los Angeles, California. A means of shifting focus from themselves to the conduct of others is to make defenses for whatever negative conduct are taken. Luna is wholly responsible for killing Tom Starr and Paul Hollister. Poppy's life and whatever Luna's factual knowledge was do and excuse the crimes Luna committed using her free will. Her commentary about feeling bad about Steffy Forrester Finnegan were interesting. When Bill asked her, Luna said that she knew Steffy, not Tom or Hollis. That combated dialogue in the history where Hollis was purported to be Luna's friend, which supposedly was transitory. Steffy made a slight misstep when allowing Hope Logan to bait her. Hope's refocused commentary in the design room provoked Steffy's asked response. Hope remains skeptical or indeed certain about Steffy's intentions. Unlike Carter Walton, Hope has no passions of remorse for the Forrester family. She feels that the Logans, at most especially her mama, have been inadequately treated through the times. Wood's character tried to support her response by saying that she's open about being against Carter's preemption, but sincere about guarding her family's heritage and investment interests. Still, widening dubitation is possible if the recently appointed chairman of Forrester Creations offers too numerous retorts to Hope or others. Meanwhile, at Finn's office, he verified a maternity verity. Luna is his son. That stunner reveal incontinently changes the course of his life. So, he has to tell Steffy about it, or at least he should. Steffy will naturally be thrown far out course when she receives that heavy relay. It has to be, and when it does, the business ploy she's working at FC will be jeopardized. But that's the last thing Steffy needs as she's in the middle of employing a layered deliverance plan so that her family can recapture control of the business her forefather, Eric Forrester, and grandmother, whose name she bears, Stephanie Forrester, innovated.